I
Yes,
see
sir.
K.
What's happening on Melody? It's been a while. Though.
It's been a minute. I remember the last time we spoke was it last month or so where I was texting you that you are in this Lagos. You are in this Lagos.
It was definitely more than 1 month ago.
Was it like 2 months
I've
ago?
not been in Lagos in like 3 months.
So when did we have that conversation? I think
it was 3 months ago.
3 months ago. You just came and you just forgot us and like that.
Nah.
Wow.
So like over the past few I'll probably just pop in to maybe like pick up a visa or something and head out immediately. So I've been in Lagos, but I've not been in Lagos. You know what I mean? So like this is like my first time being in Lagos for more than a day for like 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like whenever you come to Lagos, it's not like you're in Lagos for a while, like you're seeing family, you're spending time with family.
I've not seen my family in almost 2 years. Yeah.
Wait, when you say you've not seen your family in almost 2 years, do you mean like extended family? Because I know that a lot of times we don't see aunties and uncles. Do you mean like your nuclear family?
No, like my nuclear family. I mean, I saw my sister in Texas though, 2 months ago, but yeah, that's it. I've not seen the rest of my family.
Like your mom?
No.
Why?
I've been on the road, it's complicated when you're on the road, but I'll see them real soon.
So are they in Lagos though?
No, they're not.
They're not in Lagos.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's even more difficult for you.
Yeah.
I remember the last time we had a conversation on radio. I think that's when you dropped Container.
Yeah.
That's like how many years ago? That's like how many years ago? And the first time before Container, I think the first time we ever spoke was when you dropped Who the F is CK, the EP, and I messaged like, oh my god, you should come for an interview. That was the first time we saw. I was, oh god, we've been at this for a minute though.
Crazy.
Actually crazy. My favorite CK song ever has to be Felony.
Really?
Yeah, I love that song a lot. I think it's so beautiful.
Thanks.
What headspace were you in when you wrote Felony? Because I know that when you talk about love on your songs, CK, is it that the love is killing you? Or the song, is it that the love is so good? No. Is it that the love is so good that it's killing? Like, if you leave me, I go die. I need to survive. If you leave me, I go. Except that one is doing you that one. Or it's not extreme to, I cheated, you cheated to. Or it is, you've been calling my phone. That's, I think is that Imado or you giving me something missed calls. What song is that?
Leave
me alone. That's Leave Me Alone. So it's either that, just extreme opposite. Don't you find balance in your love life, CK?
Sometimes, but most times I think love is always in extremes. There are times when love is extremely good, and there are times when it's extremely chaotic, extremely mad. Like it's just the love is just moving on your own. It's just
turning you on your own.
Turning on your own. So yeah, man. Basically, and for me, I make music about like stuff I'm experiencing, like stuff I really experienced. I feel music should come from the heart. It should be an expression of what you're feeling, not just like adding 1 + 1 2 + 2. For me, that's not how I see music. I see music as an expression. So yeah, when I'm really in love and it's really good, I make songs like Felony. When I'm not so in love, I make songs like You Cheated, I Cheated Too, and all that stuff. But the crazy thing though about love at the end of the day is like, no matter how positive or negative it is, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing. And we can't live without it. So that's just the way love is set up.
So now for you, when you say like at the end of the day love is a beautiful thing, are you of the opinion, because some people are, when you say love, are we speaking about general love or like romantic love or like love with family members? Because some people are of the opinion that romantic love is super overrated.
What? How will romantic love be overrated?
Some people have the opinion that romantic love is overrated and that we sometimes give it too much energy. That energy should go into other love stories with your friends, like friendship, like love with your friends are greater.
So I mean, love with your friends is good, love with your parents' family is good, but the truth is, I mean, romantic love is, I think, is supreme at the end of the day, because I mean, we're all designed that way. Adam and Eve, as soon as Adam was created, God had to create Eve sharply because he knew that he knew as they go. So basically that's just how love is. Like, of course, love is not always great. Sometimes it's unfortunate, sometimes bad things happen. A lot of times bad things happen, but it doesn't mean love is bad. It just means you fell in love with the wrong person, or it just means that you yourself might be the wrong person, because sometimes you are the one that makes the mistakes, and sometimes you are the one that messed it up. So it doesn't stop love itself from being a great thing.
So you don't think romantic relationships are overrated?
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
No.
Shout out to you. So speaking about sometimes messing things up, CK, you're a mega superstar when it comes to the music. We're going to talk about all of the amazing things that you've been up to. Do you sometimes, when you write about your love stories and all of the negative things that probably has happened, maybe like on some songs, are you talking about yourself? Because most of the times we always think that you're talking about the other person. So this you cheated, I cheated too. Who cheated first? Was it you or the other person?
Like the title suggests, you cheated, then I cheated too. I cheated second.
CK, yo. Are you sure that's what happened, or you just swapped the story?
No, I'm sure.
Did that happen for real?
Yeah. Everything I sing about happened for real.
So do you believe in revenge? As a person, I believe that. So my story, right? I think that when people do, I as a person, I feel like people promote forgiveness more than they should. Now, maybe not like in a bad way, but I think that a lot of times when people say, oh, when someone hurts you, not even like romantically or just generally in life, right? They always say, oh, forgiveness is good. Always forgive. Forgiveness comes with peace. I think that sometimes revenge comes with peace of mind. For me, it does. When I pay you back and I do you back what you've done to me, I feel way better. So when I heard that song, I'm like, oh my God. CK.
You know, I feel like I mean, so there's like what is in quotes the right thing to do, and there's what we just do still regardless, because we are human beings and we just feel the way we feel. I mean, I've been in relationships where I could have cheated and I didn't, and I ended up getting cheated on, and I felt like 2-0, you know. So I was like,
if I know,
I would have cheated now, but I didn't even cheat, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Basically, in that song, I cheated too.
How did you find out you were getting cheated on?
Oh, that question. How did I find out? Phone messages. It was a phone message.
So you went through the person's phone?
Yeah.
Well, I always go through the phone.
Yeah, but I don't really like to go through phones, and I don't like my phone being gone through as well, because I feel there are times when some messages or some incriminating things might not even be what they look like. You know, sometimes people are just catching cruise. Sometimes people are just replying messages to be nice. Sometimes, you know, it's just not what it looks like. But still too, it's. If you check somebody's phone, whatever you see, just take it like that, child. That's just that's the bottom line.
And usually, I agree with you 100. And the person with the phone should also just deal with the repercussion. Because I feel like you said, sometimes they don't look like what they look like on the phone. And I feel like in those situations, you can have the conversation. Oh no, this is not what it is. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. Anyways, shout out to you, CK. I saw that on Instagram. You just got back from Qatar. You performed in Qatar. Are you following the World Cup?
I've been following it sometimes. You know. Unfortunately, all through the World Cup, I've been traveling and stuff, so I've not really always had time to like watch TV, because I've been on the move. But I've seen a few games. Right now, it's looking like Morocco and France are the guys.
So they've got Croatia, they've got Morocco, they've got France, they've got Argentina.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm rooting for France and Morocco, because I mean, these are one of my biggest international fan bases, so so I have to be biased, unfortunately. Also, they're playing really good as well, you know? Especially Morocco. I think Morocco, they're
and even Croatia, quite impressive. So who are you? So you're rooting for Morocco?
I'm rooting for Morocco. I'm also rooting for France, but I'm rooting even more for Morocco because they're like the underdogs, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I'm rooting for them.
Right. Anyways, so aside from Qatar, you've been around the world, CK. You've been performing in different countries, you know, experiencing different type of fans. You're back in Nigeria and you have a show coming up.
Yes, I do. On Thursday, it's at Harbour Point. It's my first show in Lagos all year. You know, I've literally been traveling since October last year.
You've been on the road
like non-stop, you know. So this is like my first time, you know, doing an event in Lagos, and I'm really, really excited. You know, it's one thing to, you know, to perform for French people, Arabs, white people and all that stuff, but it's the energy back home is always very different, and I know that Lagos always brings that energy, so I'm really looking forward to the energy today. This week is going to be crazy. Sorry, on Thursday. You see, I'm too excited if I'm trying to bring it forward. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the energy, and it also feels really good to be back home, to eat Nigerian food, to for small hits to catch me and Sam. So I'm really excited. So everyone listening to me, if you haven't gotten your tickets, get your tickets right now. It's going to be crazy. I've got lots of surprises for everyone. Live music as well. I believe in putting on a good show with live music, like real music. So come through to experience real good music, not just shouting on the songs. Like, we're gonna give you a good performance, and man, I'm really excited for that. So come through.
Okay, so for the show, do you have like your friends coming through to perform with you?
I always have my friends coming.
We don't tell us who, right? Surprise.
No.
Surprise.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. So
okay.
So come out to find out.
Yes. Speaking about performing in Lagos, I hope this is not your last time.
No. Okay. Why? For what?
Now, how the thing go. When you people blow up and you're not performing, you say French people, Arabs. Next thing, now you say you don't want to perform for us again. You people, I don't care about Lagos.
I can't speak for anyone but myself. Every artist is their own person, their own individual.
Yeah.
I can't speak for anyone. I can only speak for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this is definitely where everything started for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I remember when we did the first interview, who the FCK container.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy journey coming from there to where I am right now. But one thing I can definitely not deny is that before the Western world, before the Arab world, before everybody started to vibe to Afrobeats started here. Like, we're all the ones gingering for Afrobeats in Lagos before like the international community started to go crazy about it. So I definitely will perform in Lagos again and again and again. But this one though, I'm really looking forward to this one because it's a very special event to me.
Yeah.
And it's my first event, since I've been on the road. So I'm really, really excited about it.
Shout out to you. It's actually very refreshing to hear you say that and also have that perspective, because sometimes we forget certain things, and that's cool. I remember when you dropped Container, we were having a conversation, and I told you at the time, like, Tuke, why this Container song? Remember that conversation? I'm like, why are you not giving us R&B? Why are you like, no, the time people really just want to dance and all of that, and I'm like, okay. But now that you're still doing like this R&B and people are vibing to it, and now you can see that sound has gone around the world. What do you think about that?
I don't do R&B actually.
Like,
do.
You do R&B. Some of your songs are like R&B influenced, like soul music. And
so this is what it is. So Afro beats in itself, like if you listen to Fela's music, it's African drums fused with melodies from different anywhere else. Yes. Like the chord progression can give you a vibe of emo music or rock music, or like you said, R&B or soul or whatever, or pop. For me, my music is mostly pop, but it's like emo Afrobeats, which is like pop music that is very like heavy on emotions and stuff. There's still the rhythm, there's still the African drums, but for me, I like to express my emotions through my music as well. So I always put that energy into the music. So my music is definitely not R&B.
Well, not pure R&B, but like when people listen to your music and the genre of your music, when we talk about Afro pop, Afrobeat, and artists doing different type of songs, we have like influences, chord progression from different sounds, beats and everything, and also the melodies. Some of your melodies have like R&B in it. They sound R&B-ish, maybe because of like the tempo of the song, the messages, the love, the story, and all of that. For genres of music, different things make like a genre of music. So it's influenced by different things. So sometimes I'll be like, this song reminds me of maybe like a Caesar song, or this one because of the feelings and the song and all of that. But shout out to you for like the emo Afro pop and all of that. So aside from that one now and the music and Sad Romance, your album that dropped earlier this year, you've been getting a lot of certifications, Emiliana and all of that. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it feels really good, to make music and to have people from not just your country but like everywhere else vibing to it and connecting to it so heavy. I think that's an amazing feeling. Every single time I get a certification, even if it's from a small country, I'm still excited every time. If it's from US, UK, Netherlands, Belgium, even if it's a country that has 100k population, I still appreciate each and every single one, you know. So shout out to everyone supporting, man.
So are you back? So you're back on social media. I know at some point you took like a break on Twitter and people were looking
yeah,
for
but that
you.
was last year.
But I know you've been back for a minute. How do you decide when to take breaks and when to stay on social media? Do you handle your social media yourself?
Yes, I do, but at the time I took a break, I wasn't handling my Twitter. That was last year though. Like there was just a whole lot of negative energy and misunderstandings. Like, you know, people were twisting, twisting things I say or did, or things I didn't do. They were saying I did it, and people were believing. You know what I mean? It was just some crazy stuff and lots of negative energy. So I just couldn't be in that headspace because I have actual stuff to do in real life. You know, like I'm actually doing real work in real life. So yeah, in that moment I just decided that for my peace of mind and for me to just focus on what is important, I just didn't want to be on socials at the time. But yeah, when I felt it was time to come back to social media, I came back, and yeah, it's just calm, it's chill.
Okay. Just in case you have a question for CK, I might open up the phone lines, but his handlers, like his managers, are saying he has to leave. Yes, now you're not, you thought I was not going to cast you. Are you guys joking? Are you joking here? Like, see these guys, so they are giving me eye. But you say you have to go now. Let me tell the people that I want to call that it's not me. The handler say he has to go. We can't take phone calls or whatever. Anyways, now that I've casted you, we for nothing I should continue. Thank God, I beg you. Who go help? Anyways, so if you have a question for CK, let me know. So someone says, CK, what motivates the song? What motivated the contact lens? I beg. Sorry, what's your favorite song amongst all the songs you've produced?
My favorite song amongst all the songs I've produced. It's hard though.
Do you produce all your songs first? Sad Romance, how many songs did you produce?
Funny enough, on Sad Romance, I only produced 2 songs.
Who did the rest?
The rest were produced by different people, man. P2J, Saz, Blaze Beats.
Tempo?
Who else? No, Tempo didn't produce any song on CK the First. Sorry, on
Sad Romance.
Sad Romance.
Okay.
But he did on CK the First.
Okay.
Who else? There's this producer from LA named Charlie Handsome. He produced Leave Me Alone as well.
Yeah.
J5 did some co-production as well. BMH, he co-produced Emiliana. And just to name a few, Ileri co-produced Lose You, alongside with 2 French producers, D-Way and Marabout. And that's basically the people that produced the album.
So for the kind of music that you do that is heavy on emotions and you're talking about feelings and love and heartbreak, are you always dating or do you take breaks from dating?
I'm not always dating. Sometimes I'm dating, sometimes I'm not. It just depends on the situation of
Are you
things.
dating now?
I'm dating my music. You know?
Oh my God. My sister never going to change.
You have to accept that
Never
answer.
going to change. But I heard, like, what's on the street? CK does not date black women. Is that true?
You heard? Who told you that?
What's on the street now? You know how
which street?
You know how this thing go now.
Nah, man, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Why would I not date black women for what?
That's not true.
No.
What's your preference when it comes to dating? What kind of women do you like?
Man, I don't really have a preference per se. Like, I'm very heavy on energy and vibes, and yeah, like when I meet someone, the kind of energy that we exchange, if we can have a conversation, also if I'm physically attracted, obviously.
Of course.
But but for me, even with physical attraction, I feel like if the vibe and the energy is not there, it can't really work.
It can't really work for you.
Yeah.
What kind of songs are you listening to right now?
I'm listening to all kinds of stuff right now, man.
Yeah.
I've always had a very wide palette for music. I
Yeah.
listen to Spanish music, I listen to Arabic music, I listen to trap music, I listen to pop music. I listen to R&B. Right now I listen to SZA's album. I think is really good.
Yeah.
Shout out to SZA.
Shout out to SZA.
Who else am I listening to? I mean, I also listen to obviously I listen to Afrobeat as
Definitely
well.
now.
I'm listening to Ashake, Fireboy. I'm listening to Black Bones.
Yeah.
I listen to everyone that is putting out great music right now. I listen to it.
Anyways, so how do you feel, CK, being the poster boy in Nigerian Twitter? They refer to you as the poster boy for toxic music.
I'm the poster boy for toxic music.
But you're not aware.
I don't know if I'm the poster boy for toxic music, but I mean, I'm Africa's boyfriend, so.
How are you both? How are you Africa's boyfriend and you're now the poster boy for toxic music? How?
I mean, I'm boyfriend's toxic sometimes.
What'd you say?
Have you never had a toxic boyfriend?
No. If we were to do like a carry out like a survey in Nigeria, most of the Nigerian men are toxic now. Like a rate toxic.
Me, I'm toxic sometimes, but only on Mondays and Wednesdays. But like today's what? Tuesday? Today's
Tuesday.
Okay, so I'm not toxic today.
You're not toxic
but
today.
Tomorrow now I'll be toxic. Thursday on my show day I'm not toxic. I'm a good boy. So. Yeah.
I like the fact that I like the self-awareness that you also know that sometimes you can be toxic and all.
Absolutely. Like me, I can't lie to myself. I'm not Jesus Christ every day. Sometimes I also do crazy stuff. But on other days I'm an angel too. Yeah.
So about the toxic, I'm going to read out some tweets where people are describing the kind of music that you do. So someone says CK's album has been on replay since yesterday. Solid, toxic and sensual body of work.
Yes, I agree. It's toxic because I was actually in a toxic relationship, and it's sensual because I'm always in that headspace basically. So my art just reflects where I'm at, like it reflects the stuff I'm feeling, the stuff I'm experiencing. So if you listen to the album, the energy you get is the energy I was in when I made the album.
Okay, so I guess we have to wrap up now, right? All right, thank you, CK, for coming through on this show.
Thanks for having me.
Before you go, I'm sorry for the phone as I can't pick up. He has to leave. I think he's got other engagements, but we might do this again pretty soon. So CK4, before we leave, talking about being in a toxic relationship and having to leave, if someone listening to you right now is like, CK, because she was talking about love, heartbreak, toxicity and all of that kind of stuff, what are the signs that what signs should I look out for to know if my relationship is toxic? How did you know yours was toxic? Like, what are the 3 things or signs that you saw, like, you know what, I have to leave?
Your relationship is toxic when you are in a negative space more than you are in a positive space. Like if you are sad or fighting more than you're happy, that's a very good sign that it's toxic. Like I feel it should be at least 60% good and maybe 40% bad. 40% or less. I mean, if you are 90%, if the relationship is 90% good vibes, 10% bad vibes, even better. If it's 100% good vibes, 0% bad vibes, you're a champion. Like, shout out to you. But I feel once it's below 50-50, it's a problem. It's a red flag for me.
It's a red flag for you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, CK, for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I have to leave now. We're probably going to see you on Thursday.
Definitely.
But it was so nice to have you on the show.
Same here.
This again. They're giving me sign. I don't know what they're asking me to say, but it's cool. It's calm. Anyways, shout out to you, CK, for coming through, and congratulations on everything that you've achieved. You've done so much.
Thank you.
In a short time, and all the certifications. I've been seeing them. I'm like, oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have fun and have a great show on Thursday. If you haven't pulled up on him to buy tickets, you should do that. Okay.
Yes, get your tickets right now. See you on Thursday. Love everyone. Thank you so much for supporting from day one. It feels good to be back home.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Melody. Big shout out to CDFM. I think CDFM was one of the first radio stations that actually did interviews.
That was after you dropped that's who the FECK that was chatting. I'm like, come to the station. And like, yes, let's do this. Yeah, it was.
So big shout out to you guys, man. Love you guys so much. Appreciate the support.
CK, before you go, quickly, one game. How well do you know your music, all your songs that you've ever written, you've ever produced, that's ever gone out? Do you know all your songs?
Pretty much, yeah, of course.
If you hear your song, you know that's your song.
Yes, now.
Are you sure? And you know the title of the song?
How will I not know the title of my own song?
Okay. So I'm going to play a game for you. I have 5 of your songs. 5 of your songs have been mashed up into one song, and I'm going to play the 5 mashed up songs. And all you have to do is listen to the 5 songs and give me the title of the 5 songs, and you cannot lose.
Okay.
You cannot lose. Okay. So I'm playing.
But if I win, will you dash me money?
If you lose with that, let's even do that. So, okay, what are you going to drop? I'll drop my. How much should we bet, guys?
I ask you first. So you have to
so
drop.
if he loses, I would give him. Hey God, my money. Hey,
you
God.
give me a hug.
But if you lose, I'm not collecting hug.
Why are you not collecting hug?
Give me?
You don't want to collect hug?
No, I don't want hug. Please,
wow.
You should have asked me first.
Just cuckoo say you don't love me now. It's okay.
If you lose, what are you giving me? If you lose, I will give him. I don't know what I'll give him. It's okay. You have money. You don't my money. It's okay.
I'll tell you off camera.
What you give me? Yeah. What you give me? Okay, fine. Let's do that. So I'm playing 5 songs by CK. CK, listen to the 5 songs. I'm not playing it twice. Just one time, and you have to give me the title of the songs. Pay attention.
No problem.
You took me alone. It's not the coffee, nobody cares for me. Like that. It's my cardini.
Wait. Should I play it again?
Yeah,
No.
Chill. So I heard Oliver Kahn, I heard Way, I heard African Woman, I heard Tony Onion, right? Did I hear Tony Onion? I think
I don't mean I'm music for you to lose, so I can't win.
Play it again though. It was. I feel they were way too far. Like it wasn't even up to 1 second.
Okay, last time. CK, please, last time.
You took me alone. It's not the coffee, nobody cares for me. Like that. It's my cardini.
CK, this because I play it again. I shouldn't have played it again.
It's not even a fair game because it's my music now. How will I not know my music?
Do you know how many times people fail? Peruzzi failed the song. I can count. I have videos. Plenty of people come and don't know the song because of how I mashed it up. Do you understand? But yeah. Shout out to you, CK. It was so nice having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming through. Please
for having me.
Go buy tickets to his show. This is still 61051. My name is Melody.